Hello and welcome to the Velveteen Lounge. Happy Wednesday. All right. Thank you. Thank you to our studio audience. Hi, Kelly. Good to see you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Hey.
Welcome.
Well, okay, back at you, kid. Good stuff. First off the dock. Awesome. Great stuff. I know we have some more people
Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Happy Wednesday.
Mother says hi, Lily. Hello. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. That's right.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Amazing.
Yay.
I say that every time this thing gets to 10,000, I go,
hi,
boom,
Lisa.
boom, boom, boom.
Good
Amazing.
to see you.
Yeah. Hey, Lisa. Awesome.
Yay.
Awesome.
Well,
Awesome.
welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
How are you? Is it freezing where you are?
It depends. And I'm suspecting that Kelly Pete is probably getting some low.
I did not go out
temperatures.
today, but let's see.
Perhaps even some
think it's
precip.
cold.
But actually, I was speaking to somebody.
Timing the snow. Are we getting more snow?
Oh, jeez, here we go.
No, it doesn't look like we are.
Well, it's kind of missing us.
It looks like it's missing us.
We're right there, though.
No, we're here. We're in that green spot.
You're pointing to Massachusetts. We're here. This is the USA. We're like
here.
right on top of that blue patch.
I don't know.
All
right, I'm looking.
We're going to get it. We're going to get it.
Oh, it's 29 here.
That was actually corresponding with somebody at the Illinois Department of Insurance recently.
Hi, Julie. Good to see you.
Noting snow, and she said they didn't get it. So perhaps
maybe Errol.
Wisconsin avoided it. By the way, you've got some brrr going on because, man, yep.
Thank you, Errol. Yay,
and
Julie, Lisa, Kelly, Mom, everyone who's here. Good to see you.
You know what? That is a...
Yes.
Achieved.
Ooh, 76 in
it.
Tulsa.
Ah!
I feel warmer just thinking about it.
Oh, yeah, that improves things.
I know. It is. This house is cold.
Also, I set up the virtual fireplace over there, and it's
I know,
you just put your hands in front of the set, and you're like, oh, how nice.
Usually, I would have the fireplace on the big TV too, but I have the blob on mute. So yes.
Anyway,
that's our light box for the evening.
Bingo.
How is everyone? I'm so happy you're here.
How are you doing, people?
So.
I feel like it's been a long one this week already, and we had a holiday, for Pete's sake, because you should have been like laxing, and I think, we were working.
Hi, Dominic. Good to see you.
Lake is frozen.
Oh my gosh.
And Dream.
Langley London Gin. Nice. Ooh, I love it. Oh, 55 by us today. We'll have 64 tomorrow and 50s this weekend. Oh, Kelly, that's great. Good for you.
Big thumbs.
I think it's supposed to get warmer later it's supposed to rain, I think.
Outside of this front that moved in, I believe from Canada, and decided to freeze your bazangas off.
Yes. Eric did have a birthday yesterday.
Yep.
Eric, are you here?
Hey,
I don't know if
yes.
Oh, Eric, you are here. Happy belated birthday.
Apparently so.
Yes, I'm glad you're here. Happy belated birthday.
So before we get that that freeze your snap there, it was like low 50s. I was like, yeah, I can deal with this in February. It's kind of great. That's okay. Don't we have Langley Gin over there? Or am I wrong?
We have Hendrix.
What's the blue bottle? The one with the blue label.
Hendrix.
That's not Hendrix.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh, Heyman's.
Heyman's. Okay.
Heyman's.
That's what it is. Not Langley either, though. But enjoy your Langley because you got it. And
it started with an H.
It's one of those.
Hi, Bobby. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Bobby.
Yes.
And Alan and Elizabeth. Hello. Good to see you.
Like ale?
Is it really belated since I'm technically a preemie? Well, discuss.
That just means that you're older than you were before, and now you're even older.
Hi, Mikhail. Good to see you too.
At the end of the day. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, love the blob. So scary when I was a kid. Later, I thought, really? My grandma could outrun that with her walker. Yes, Errol. I agree with you.
There's an essential problem with the blob. You've named it.
Yes.
Although when you see it in the picture and it's like oozing into the movie theater, it's a little disconcerting. So there you go. And of course, the blob within the picture moves quickly when it has an opportunity. So maybe it's just a question.
Although, I don't know. Like you see, it's like... Yeah, I'm with Errol on this one.
3 years in a row, we actually attended Blob Fest, which is why we started making our little motion picture epics. And we were actually able to see the guy who owns the remains of the blob. The blob was like I think a silicone gel that they tinted red, and there's a bucket.
Hi, Peter. Good to see you.
Some very dried out, vaguely rubbery stuff, and that is the remains of the blob. But yeah,
which he carries around to events in a bucket.
In a bucket. It's pretty hilarious, but it's really great. The Blobfest is highly entertaining. When we were doing it, it was free, probably still is, and they have a film festival and whole town lights up and fun stuff happens. It's a really great thing.
Well, you can watch the Blob in the theater.
In the actual theater where
the Blob was set.
Which basically, as far as I can tell, the theater was saved and therefore the town was saved. That
it was
something right there.
Yes.
That tells you something right there. So anyway.
Well,
somebody's dry.
While we're discussing.
While we're reminiscing.
Great films in film history. I'm going to make a drink.
Yes.
So, hi, Dan. Yes, Blob Jello mold. Exactly. Yes. In fact, one of the bars in that town had red Jello shots during the Blobfest, which was kind of funny.
And I remember they were passing around. I'm like, oh, what the hell? I never do Jello shots. It's idiotic, but boom.
Yeah. Well, when in Rome.
When in Rome.
When in Phoenix.
When in Phoenix. There you go. But Phoenixville really proved its
Gettysburg, ma'am. Hello. Good to see you.
Definition of a Rust Belt town. And since somebody said you need to save the colonial, they did. And then they did.
It's nice to know I survived from last week. Last week was fun.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, it was.
Oh, and I got another present.
Yes, you did.
I got another birthday present from last week. I got another co-star record.
Co-star.
Remember last week I opened my presents on the air, and I got a co-star record. I got another one.
Got an additional co-star.
That Paul got. It came late, so.
So good. Your birthday was stretched. There you go.
Art Van Dam. Oh yes. We love these.
Yeah.
Tonic. Yes, I love these records.
Although those two arts are like the killer number 1 and 2, Martini Time, Manhattan Time. And in fact, we didn't even realize that there was such a thing as Manhattan Time for years. And then suddenly it's like, wait, there's a sequel. And then we managed to turn up a copy. And I'm like, this is just as good as Martini Time. And as a matter of fact,
once I get a few drinks in me, I'll tell you how we came to own Manhattan Time.
Dan here can tell you an entertaining story about Martini Time versus Manhattan Time. So, but I say I reckon those both to anybody who does not quite know Art Van Dam, or even if you do and you don't have these, good stuff.
So I'm making something. I have not tried it yet, but I'm making something I'm calling the Dreamsicle. Mm-hmm. I started with 2 ounces of rye. And I'm going to add a half ounce of Wild Arbor clear cream liqueur. If I can get the cap off.
Possibly get the cap off. These sticky liqueurs.
I got it.
I got it.
Yes, it is not creamy. It is a clear liqueur.
It's not creamy.
But they call it.
There's
They call it.
White
quarter ounce.
White cream product in it or anything like that. But no, it's actually just it's a thick liquor.
Oh my gosh, Gettysburg, ma'am. Yeah. Oh, hi, Barbara. Good to see you.
Here we go.
I'm going to make that a third of an ounce. Mom's mentioned her. So
was she on the broadcast? I didn't
not
see
yet.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to put, yes, but she hasn't commented. So I'm going to make this a third of an ounce and a third of an ounce.
Okay.
And then, so a third of an ounce, and then I'm going to make this,
Oh, good grief. Yes, you would have corrected that.
I made a typo on this recipe. And
you would have figured that out.
I meant to put 0.5 ounces of lemon juice. I put 5 ounces of lemon juice. Don't do that.
Tart!
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Not that I haven't done that from time to time.
I'm going to make this 3 also. Okay.
Yes.
Hold on. Shoot. Don't mess with me. Okay.
There are times at that Ohana thingy we go to where you get handed a drink, you're like, I've had enough. You stow it, and then you get to it much later. And there was one time on a Sunday we were packing out. I had like the remains of a drink. I take it down, and I realize I just downed the remains of the lemon juice. Sour.
I love that Gettysburg Ma'am is back and forth between our live stream and her daughter's college basketball team's championship game. I love it. Okay, so a third of an ounce Wild Arbor clear cream liqueur. A third of an ounce triple sec, and 3/4 of an ounce fresh lemon juice, not 5 ounces.
6-point game.
Oh wow! Oh my god!
It's a sweater.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yes.
Knuckle biter.
3/4 of an ounce. And
To boot.
so far, it's in dreamsicle. It's in the dreamsicle wheelhouse. But I'm going to add 3 dashes of Mexican chocolate bitters because I can. So.
Chocolate and vanilla complement each other. Vanilla punches up most flavors, and it frequently is in your chocolate bar, as a matter of fact. So yeah, good stuff. I'm noticing that our light here is still flickering a little. If you see that, folks,
we need a new ring light.
All it means is that the power supply is going. So, Errol,
it's new ring light time.
You work on switch mode supplies. I might need a private conference.
New ring light time. Okay. That was cold.
Better. Yes, okay. It is. It gets very cold.
I will take it. Oh, speaking of cold, I will take a chilled glass, if you don't mind.
We do have them, don't we?
I put them in there, yes.
Okay.
I froze them.
Frozen.
I'll trade you.
Yep.
Oh, wait. I might need that back. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
No, I won't. Never mind.
You sure about that?
I don't think. Well, let's...
Way smaller glasses because I broke another one. I like those medium-sized glasses a lot. But...
All right. You know what? I will take
You know what?
Why not? That's not... I could have filled it, but...
This way, you've got a sidecar.
Thank you. And
For your sidecar.
garnish with a twist.
I like mine.
I like mine with a twist. Oh, which I just broke in half.
With a broke.
That's
with a break.
Okay. Let's try it. Dreamsicle.
There we go.
Mm.
Dreamy? Creamy?
It is dreamy.
It's capturing those flavors too. Oh, yeah.
Dreamy.
Hey. I'm liking it. Well, now I'm envious.
Dreamsicle. All right, well.
I need a thing.
You need a thing. So you're making something we've done before, aren't you?
In fact, I think we did this in January, but guess what? It's still bitter cold.
It's a modern classic.
I'm going for it.
All right.
Anyway.
May I pass this along?
You may.
Thank you.
You
Did
may.
we run out of that spray stuff?
Oh no! In fact, I just refilled it.
Oh, thank you.
So now you're
right.
totally cool.
I don't have to stand here being sticky. Woo! All right. There's a lot going on here in this drink. I mean, oh, cool earrings. Christy gave me these for Christmas. Thank you.
Factor.
My sister gave me these for Christmas.
Yeah. There's lots of fun. Oh yeah.
Oh.
No supplies. Okay, yeah. I think that the principles of those for all of you electrical guys out there, electronic guys out there is...
Electronic guys makes it sound like you're like made of electronic parts.
No, just a simulation, folks. It's that if you're working on a switch supply, you better have an isolated power supply to that. Ooh. Because it's hot.
Abby, that sounds great.
But there are things that always go wrong.
Bobby says we're enjoying bruschetta grilled cheese sandwiches.
Whoa!
That sounds amazing. We had leftovers.
When we're done, if I drop by,
I know.
Will you have a little
you're nearby,
extra?
Right?
I'll be there in like 4 hours. Don't worry. Yeah, totally. Just wait up for me. So, what am I thinking of?
It's going to take longer than 4 hours to get there. I'm just saying.
I forget what's in this. I need to see it.
Let's
get Boyden.
It's got 1.5 ounces of bourbon. I remember that.
No, that's a good place to start.
Oh, thank you, Gettysburg, ma'am. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you. Yes, definitely. She was displaying this dress, and I was thinking, what the heck am I going to do? And then I'm like, we're talking. It felt like we're talking. It's bitter cold. I said, there we go.
I have a dress with snowflakes that I cannot find. Oh. It's in this house somewhere.
It's in here. It didn't go. All right. Passing it back to you.
Half. Okay, so you need this.
The Apri?
Yes.
This is a highly recommended brand, and this is very good Apri. So not only is the brand good, but this is good. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Well, apricot liqueur, he means.
Yeah. We've also had the, I think it was the apricot, whatever the hell they spelled it, from, I don't think we've had the Giffard. I bet that's perfectly tasty. But there's another French brand I can't remember that we tried because it was available and it was a very good price and it was excellent. I'm like, all these French brands are just all natural flavors and great.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Half an ounce of this, baby.
Yes.
Baby.
Hi, Devin. Good to see you.
Good.
Hey.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate
The cream
that.
liqueur. Mm-hmm.
Half ounce lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this clear cream liqueur is fun
up
to play with.
It is, and there's actually 3 varieties of it, so we just chose the one that we could get.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 2 dashes of the Turkish tobacco bitter.
The tobacco, yes. I think I modified that because the original one did not have.
I know I tried this when you made it before, but try it again.
Modern day classic. That's why I'm making it again and again. By the way, as we determined on a prior broadcast, if you are sensitive to tobacco products, don't worry about the tobacco bitters. They contain no tobacco. So there we go. But they definitely have those flavor notes of like unsmoked tobacco, which is like, I like that myself. Oh, it smells nice. And then people light up and you're like, ugh, ooh, please leave. Oh. They were nice.
Oh, you guys are so nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh.
Ding. Ding. If you recognize what I'm doing here, then you've been around.
Frankenstein was put together. Oh, you're so sweet. I definitely don't wake up looking put together.
I gotta say that no matter like what kind of a rough night I've had, I usually look fine, even if I'm like.
Oh, he always looks exactly the same.
He
always looks amazing.
And well, for a man anyway, I can get by, but that doesn't mean that there aren't whips and jingles happening inside.
The light just hits our powder room window a certain way in the morning, and I'm just like looking in the mirror and going, gah! And it's just like, it's the way the light is like anyway, whatever. Oh, yeah, Paul looks good too. Oh,
thank you. Much appreciated.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna try to do that. My sister gave me these for Christmas.
Yeah, that's still great.
Can you see them? They've got like little beads for bubbles, like in the flute.
Yeah, these are really well done. They're like pretty intricate.
I think she said she got them from Stitch Fix.
Yeah. Excellent. Don't go to the light.
Don't go into the light. Yeah, exactly. Carol Ann. I love Poltergeist. What was I going to say? Oh, you were talking about being put together. So for my birthday, one of the things I got was the Dolly Parton book, Behind the Seams, about all of her clothes and her looks and everything.
All of her outfits over the years.
It's so, yeah.
They're pretty elaborate.
Yeah, it's beads. Amazing. It's beads, and it feels like they're on like felt or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. That appears to be felt. Yeah.
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 So anyway, that was
lots
sweet.
of fun. Well done. Well done. Really, really, really cute.
Yeah, I love them.
Super.
Thank you. But yeah, the Dolly Parton book, reading about all of her looks and stuff, and how when she was a kid she couldn't afford things, obviously, because they were dirt poor.
Because they were dirt poor.
And the things she would do to just kind of dress herself up. It's so sweet. I love it. She would like make jewelry out of feathers that she would find, and
She talks about the
beads out of like
makeup
acorns.
Makeup improvisations came out of the medicine chest if she wanted to like accent the red lips up mercurochrome.
Yes.
I think I'm not so sure about that.
Yes.
But it was done.
And like poke beads to make blush.
Pokeweed, yeah.
Not beads.
The berries.
Berries.
Pokeweed berries.
Like beads.
I can't do. I have no use for pokeweed otherwise, so I'm glad somebody could. Otherwise, unfortunate things happen to your car.
Oh, my dad loved watching Hee Haw, and Dolly Parton was occasionally on there. Yes. Oh my gosh. Josie was directing me like she was a divining rod, and she wanted another pistachio on that. I love it. I love it.
Come here. Hey kid, come here. Give me a nut, please. Do you eat nuts with Josie? Just like nut for you, nut for me, nut for you, nut for me.
A little bit more for Santa Claus.
A little bit more for Santa Claus. I got a feeling Josie's like, no, nuts for me, all for me. I'm the bird. I eat
But
nuts.
anyway, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, it's awesome.
I know. So here I am like, oh, no. I'm like, no, just take the compliment.
Take the compliment. It's
Take
good.
the compliment, Patterson.
Looking good. So
thank you.
So that's the stuff. And I tell you, this thing has been around for years. Still looks great. I don't put this in the dryer. I think that would really fade it up. So this always hangs.
It's
And,
like it's like Charlie Brown snowflakes.
But it is very CB. It's very like mid 60s kind of look to it, and great fabric. And I don't think have found it since. So I'm glad we grabbed it. But these things come and go over at the Joann.
Yeah, it's kind of it's sparkly.
Sparkly. It is a little sparkly.
Yeah,
it's a little sparkly. That has maintained, which is good. I don't wear it to death, but around Xmas time, I use it to get that Xmas atmos, and it works really well.
I just checking one little thing. Okay, so anyone who was wanting to go to Ohana tickets go on sale the 24th.
Yes.
The 24th.
Put it on your calendar. Put out the actual time that they go on sale, because there is a specific time for it, right? It's usually like 11 a.m. or 11:07 or something weird.
I want to say 12:07, but let me check.
That's what we got here.
Let me check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to make sure people know.
Yeah.
So, if you were thinking you wanted to go, Saturday the 24th at 12:07 p.m.
Yep, that's exactly right.
So
that's happening like
so you know
momentarily.
Yes. Okay, got that out of the way.
Merely a few days, and there you are, folks. Wow.
Oh, Lisa. Thank you.
I suppose there's always a first time. But definitely.
Yeah. I usually am pretty good about dressing. Yeah. What am I trying to say?
What are you saying?
I try not to leave the house looking like a total slob.
No, you don't do that. I know that, like,
I will let you know. Knew a guy that ate a lot of hokeweed during the Depression. He grabbed a lunchbox one day he knew wasn't his. He was excited because it was heavy. Thought I was going to eat good. 2 walnuts and a hammer. Oh, no. Hi, Keith. Thank you for joining us.
What is the line there? Like, when we had no meat, we ate chicken. When we had no chicken, we ate crawdads. When we had no crawdads, we ate sand. You ate what? We ate sand. You ate sand?
Yeah.
When you've got nothing, poke probably sounds attractive, but the thing is, it's toxic. So you have to boil it like 3 times. I've never tried this. I'm not going to. You have to boil it like 3 times to get the acid out of it, and then you can eat it. I'm like, and then you've got like this flavorless mush. Ugh.
Is that Raising Arizona?
Don't even start. Raising Arizona was with that.
Yeah. Okay.
We ate sand.
You ate what? We ate sand. You ate sand? Yeah. I have not seen Raising Arizona in a really long time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I shared the funniest article to my text group today and no one replied. Did you see it? You're on there.
No, I'm on the thread.
About every Academy Award winning Best Picture.
Oh, I'm not going through that.
How it would be made better if it was made with the Muppets.
Suggestible.
It was so funny.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty funny. Flavorless spinach. Yeah. Oh, why would you do that? Because you have to boil the life out of it.
Because the premise of this article is that every film would be better if it was just
there was Muppets.
The Muppets. But then they started an order from the bottom of all 95 films that have won the Best Picture award. Mm-hmm. It's really funny. Sort of like flavorless spinach. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Don't we have some poke out back? I'm not going to eat it, but...
No, I'm not going near that stuff. I hate that stuff. It grows very vigorous and very weedy. No. It smells awful. And the birds eat the berries, and then they deposit them on your car. Enough.
Although
every time it grows big enough, I chop it down.
If times got hard, ask me again, but...
We'll talk.
I always say that, Oh, I would never eat that. Well, I don't know. Ask me again if times were tough.
Makes your mouth sore, yeah.
Makes your mouth. Oh, you eat it with scrambled eggs. Okay.
Because I think it contains either oxalic acid or something that if you just took it straight, it's toxic.
Casey, hi. Good to see
Hey.
you. Depends which Muppets are available. Some demand too high of a fee. Well, it was funny because one of the comments under it was like, this is a good article, but it's too much emphasis on Kermit. Because everything was like Kermit. And they're like, there are other Muppets. And Miss Piggy, of course. But yeah.
Well, Casey's correct, though.
Yes.
Before Dr. Teeth and the Electric Man had a hit, you could have had him for a song. Now, man, you got to talk to the manager.
Hi, Joe, by the way. The funny thing is Schindler's List was like number 3. Like they thought Schindler's List would be amazing with Muppets.
You stand corrected, Joe.
Don't forget my guy Animal. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, speaking of which.
Yeah, Patton. It was so funny. I'll find the link, and I can't share it here because it won't let me share a hot link. But you know what? I'll share it.
Who would you get to play Patton? Would it be Fozzie or Grover? I'm just imagining Grover in this can helmet there, like.
I'll share it, and then
I want you to remember.
You have to copy and paste.
That no army ever succeeded by dying for its country. They succeeded by making the other poor bastard die for his country.
You'll have to copy and paste. It won't let me
share
a
hot link. It's going to my head
link,
right now. Joe, you got to imagine Grover as Patton. Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm going to drop it, and then you can just.
I do actually really enjoy that Patton speech, by the way.
Here we go.
Which was a real thing, and if you find the
Hi, Amanda. Good to see you.
You can dig online and find the actual speech that was taken from, which is much longer and is pretty obscene. He just drops a bunch of F-bombs on the troops.
Needs spring ASAP. Me too. I know it is so cold. This house is so cold.
And so we need a little something beyond Christmas.
I mashed up a Grover song with the Munster theme. Oh, I bet that's funny. Oh, Julie says now I'm going to look at every movie from now on to figure out which Muppets would work, right?
You know. It's really funny. You're sitting there thinking about like that guy, that very nervous guy with the Beaker is their scientist. Yeah. That's the thing.
And there was one, you know what? I said.
And then of course there's like the two Mana girls and like the
Lisa says I'm Pigpen on the peanuts. Guess I'm always messy. All right, I gotta.
I'm not some more.
I gotta remember what
I was a little peckish actually.
I guess you
hacking
were.
at these.
All right. I'm trying to remember. There was one that was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, some they're like, it wouldn't work. So those are low on the list. But they did do every film in order.
The Broadway Melody.
Like Driving Miss Daisy. Mm-hmm. Driving Miss Piggy. Enough said. Okay, hold on. There was one that was really funny. Keep talking, because I'm trying to find this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm eating nuts. That's all I'm doing.
I know.
Definitely. In fact, this thing's getting low already. Look at that.
I know, mine too.
I'm going to move on. Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Wait. Yes. Okay. Going My Way. Going My Way is a musical, but what makes it rank much higher than the musicals below is the premise here that something that would make for incredible Muppet viewing. The film is about a hip priest who comes to a community to update their antiquated ways their church and their current priest do things. That's a weird sentence. That's right, it's a musical about a cool youth minister. It's fine, but with Muppets, it would be great. Imagine hip young minister Kermit coming into town to shake up how old stuffy Statler and or Waldorf are running the church.
We're doing perfectly fine, young man.
Imagine hip minister Kermit singing songs as he helps all the church-going young Muppets of this town. Imagine the Muppets, creatures that prove there is no God, learning how cool it can be to be Catholic. Hilarious. Anyway.
Isn't that Barry Sullivan there? Like, playing the old priest.
Hi, John. Good to see you.
I think our old ways are just fine before you came along, young whippersnapper. You know.
Oh, wait.
Blah, blah,
I'm
blah.
missing comments.
Uh-huh. There we go.
Finally got a little spring today. I'm so jealous, Lisa. I'm
Seriously,
serious.
I'm envy.
I gave it to Dime as part of my messy mashup mix. Oh my gosh.
Excellent.
Oh, Dime. Dime checked in, and he has family in town tonight.
Yep. Take care of people.
Yes, so he may or may not drop by, but Dime's got people in town. So
John's out like, doing great, John. It's cool. Check in later, man.
Lisa decided to marry Pigpen. Lisa says, I married Pigpen, but Errol married his Rhoda.
Ah.
Aw. You're Mary. You're the Mary. It makes me think of Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. I'm the Mary. I'm the Mary.
Won't do that on the air. Funny stuff, though.
Apparently, theoretically, there's going to be a reunion at Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. It's going to be like their 40th reunion or something.
Well, let's see. 30
Yeah.
maybe. I can see 30. That's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The movie is about 30 right now. That's
But wasn't that like their 10th or something?
So it would be their 40th. There we go. Good grief.
See?
See? Oh boy.
I got that from an interview with Alan Cumming.
Oh, and there we go.
Yeah.
We actually met him in person one time.
We did. We met him socially.
Yes. Very, very, very polite fellow, gotta say. And of course, we've seen him on the stage, and it was like intense. So, gotta say, he works. He works well.
Oh, Dime DoorDashed you some munchies. Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. Coding food.
I love that.
Good stuff. That's amazing.
How did you? Wow. I made my drink before you, and you killed yours before me.
Mine was smaller.
Pretty sure it wasn't.
They all expand a little in the ice, but not that much. It was designed to be like a regular sized drink, and it is, and it was, and now it's gone.
I'm going to take a little bit of water here, but my next drink name is so funny that
you got to go with it. Big Bud, yeah.
I got to go with it.
Definitely. Yeah, we're talking about like the conditions in the Northeast, which continue, but it was definitely distinctly different feel today than, say, Tuesday. Whoa, better. Yowza.
I'm going to use these classic Narragansett glasses because I'm going to use one of them.
You can use one.
Because they're so fun. Okay, Old Man Beer.
Great set that came from our friends up.
He gave me Reese cups. He understands. Aww.
Oh, yay.
Oh, eek. Now it's a 3-point game with 3 minutes left. Oh, get it, ma'am. Oh, geez. Okay.
Palpitations. Wow.
That is very sweet of him to do.
I tell you, I kind of like a game like this. Some people don't. Some people are like, no. Oh, the anxiety, murder the bums.
People who are invested in the game.
If it's really super close, I think, no, that's play.
I think the Super Bowl didn't it go into overtime?
We didn't see it this year. And bizarrely enough, last year we did. For some reason, we watched.
I think we just started and we didn't click away.
And we just kind of kept
going.
This
year, I didn't even start it. But yeah, I did not have I didn't have a stake in the Super Bowl. Well, I never do, but...
You have no dog in that fight.
I had no dog in that fight. Okay.
Anyway.
I will take the 1 ounce. Which one of these is a 1 ounce measure? Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. Now I'm going to have cooties in my drink. Okay, so...
Now you're using the other side of it. See?
I'm so proud of this drink name. So we were thinking of like cold weather drinks, and I decided to name this one, I'd like to boiler make it with you. So
Casey's still here?
I'd like to boiler make it with you. I'm going to start with 1 ounce of bourbon. in my tall glass. I'm gonna put this here just for a second. 1 ounce of
Pardon me, folks.
bourbon. Thank you. And I'm going to add
And some nut skins
ounce
in the throat. Gotta watch out.
nut skins in the throat. Okay.
Almond skin, as it turns out.
Oh, here I did 5. Oh, 5. Okay, wait. All right, no, I'm okay there.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm questioning everything I typed out earlier now. Okay, a 1/2 ounce of vanilla liqueur. I'm doing Chiffard Vanille de Madagascar.
Presumably the vanilla comes from. There you go. Which does actually grow a
Presumably.
substantial amount of the world's supply.
And I'm going to do 5 dashes of the Fee Brothers. Okay, we can go back now.
There we go.
Fee Brothers Turkish
Got it.
Tobacco Bitters.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we're trying Liquid Death. Oh yeah, I've seen that on the on the shelves.
Trying to elevate
Great
my
name.
salt and sugar levels. Oh,
Yeah.
for
right?
real? For real, you are? Okay. Some Liquid Death. Oh, how is that? I've seen that.
Great name. Looks like one of those things that tastes like blood.
Oh, see, Gettysburg
never
Man
know.
was a close game too. Okay.
1 point game. Oh man.
I'll be back when this is over. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so this was 1 ounce of bourbon, 1/2 ounce of my vanilla liqueur, and 5 dashes of my Turkish tobacco bitters. And then I need some chilled pale ale.
Got one coming right up.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's a Boilermaker, I'd like to Boilermake with you.
That'd be this guy.
Thank you. He treated me as I was hurting my brain understanding this coding language. Aww.
Oh, yeah.
Questioned everything I type out too. Usually within 30 seconds after I hit send.
I know.
Like, oh, maybe I should have checked that before.
I hate when I hit send and realize there's like some really dumb typo, and it was just a slip of the fingers. I'm like, jeez, I do proof the texts that I send. I know a lot of people don't, and they get some real boners in there, and I take a look sometimes, and I'm just like, no, correct all that. But auto-rec actually gets me by correcting the things that I type.
I've got to say that that can design looks very Old Man Beer.
Yeah, it really does. Look at that. This is the Fat Tire Ale, which I like because it's an ale.
I feel like it did not always have that Old Man Beer design, did it?
That's good stuff.
All right.
It did not. It did not. Last I remember, the can was a lot more blue.
And I'm happy to report understanding the coding language. Nice.
Hey!
All right.
That's pretty awesome, but definitely. I like when I need to do something complicated with some piece of software,
so
like
good.
database software, and I don't get it, and then I find some widget and I plug it in and it works, and I'm like, bing, bing. That's yummy.
When I get some new, which Fat Tire?
This is the Fat Tire Ale.
Yes.
They're just calling it the ale. And I think this is
I feel like it
sort
used
of
to be
like
a different
their
can design.
flagship brand. And I don't think you're crazy. I think this whole can used to be like blue. The whole can was blue. And they've just gone for the logo in blue and the rest of it's white. And it has a real look of an old
man. It has a bicycle.
Man
it has a
beer.
bicycle on it now.
Yes. I think it always did, though.
Did it? I don't know.
I don't know. We might actually have some Fat Tire cans from the last time we bought this. I'd have to see.
It's got a mountain, but isn't it from Colorado?
Is it?
I want to say it's from Colorado. Somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there.
Well, Fort Collins, Colorado. Ding! New Belgium Brewing. But definitely, it's low impact. It's high quality. It's about 5.2% because I read that before. And apparently it is like net zero emissions.
Oh my gosh. Eric says, I'm working on a psychedelic visual that uses the pattern of the dress you wore last week. I want to see this.
Hello. I want to see that. Well, you could pair that up, make a video to go along with that piece you put together that I listened to. Fat Tire did.
Flat Tire not dead.
Whether it's on your bicycle
brother.
or in your beer, flat, no good. But definitely. I hear that, Flat Tire. No.
Yeah. I've had flat tires on more than one occasion.
I've had a few flats, like when drove over to the supermarket, came out, realized the tire was flat, and thought I drove over a nail like in the driveway. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was there a nail in the driveway?
I can't tell you. So.
Was it really our driveway?
No, it was like we
like...
picked up a nail, and I think it managed to like fully puncture by the time I went out.
Ugh.
And then I got out of the supermarket. And
Paul needs a drink. Oh, Eric says, which one, Paul?
What's in the hand? Wait, no, it's the thing Dime put together. I think he sent it to both of us. So if you take a listen to that, it was that long like techno piece he did.
Oh, we were listening to that.
Yeah, we were listening to that.
Yeah, yes.
Bingo.
It was fun. I felt like I was in a club.
It was very clubby. And I replied to him and I said, you don't happen to have a wider stereo mix on this, because it was very mono. And I thought, if you spread it out a little and I throw it into the DPL2, it actually really expands.
The DPL2.
Sounds good.
What's the DPL2? Make a drink first before you tell us what the DPL2 is.
Sure, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, exactly.
Yes,
oh, yeah.
yes, yeah. Eric.
Yeah, you got that right. I do need something. I think I got to follow your lead. And I think I want to get another one of those fat tires, not flat tires. I think I'm gonna boiler make it with me.
I'd like the boiler make it with you.
Do.
I really think that we could boiler make it. Yeah.
Do. I'm imagining the chords on the piano, and it's literally like G flat, F.
Did I ever send you my track Alternate Cruise?
I don't recall
that. Does not sound familiar, Eric.
If you'd like to drop it on us, I'm interested. I'm listening. I'm telling you. I've been listening to a lot of music lately from various sources.
Oh, no.
I still dig up a lot of stuff up on the YouTube, because there's like a lot of like obscure singles and things.
Errol, we were just talking about something very similar earlier this evening. Errol says, my buddy saw a bulge in his bicycle tire. He got closer to it to examine it. It burst in his face.
Oh, man.
Yeah, don't get things close to your face.
Bang. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't.
Particularly if you think that this looks like it's about to explode. Yeah, well, put your face in it, right? No!
Not.
If the socket is sparking, don't put your finger in it. I had that experience outside with the blow molds one day when one of them was going on and out, and I picked the thing up, and like the whole socket just kind of falls apart with a big spark, and I have to take it down and fix them. And I realized it was like this unique little like a light socket, and I had to basically saw it apart and resolder everything. And now it's fine. Now it's fine. But it was being a pain, man. Tell you. Definitely. All right, so let me get I want one of those ales.
Maybe you should bring in a couple. I don't
Perhaps
know. I'm just saying. Let's be real.
That's real now.
Maybe bring in a couple. Oh, hey, we're getting to the point in the blob where they're staking it out. Movies back then were so much shorter than movies now.
Yeah, this thing's like 70 minutes.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Killers of the Flower Moon, 3.5 hours.
It's a killer. It's a killer.
Oppenheimer, 3 hours. Did you get the music Dime got through the promoter? I don't know.
I saw that, and we haven't grabbed it yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's
kind of more Paul's department, but.
I know what. All right, I'm going to put a cube in here because this beer is not 100% cold.
A Cuban?
A Cuban. You don't have to do that. You'll just make sure your beer is cold. And I will take a little bit of this lemon.
What are you calling this masterpiece?
I don't know yet. I'm going to put in about a third of an ounce of lemon.
Okay.
And I'll take the cherry. We have the warm cherry?
Yes. We did not bring it over, but we do have it.
Thank you. And you know what?
Okay.
As long as you're over there.
I'm
actually not.
No longer over there, but yes. Okay.
We have those cherry bitters. I think I'll work that.
I'm
going to try something here.
Wait, the cherry bitters.
Let's throw an ounce of that, too.
Where did they go?
They are they're coming from Chick-fil-A
Wait,
brand.
I got it.
Chick-fil-A brand.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, that's still so good.
Oh, I want a little nip of that.
You want a nibble? There you go.
A little nipper.
Yeah.
A little nipper of that. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's regrouping. Dime, hi, good to see you. Yay.
Hello. Well, yeah, we were just saying.
Here, so, I don't know. All the President's Men was over 2 hours. 3 hours. Oh my gosh. I waste so much time at worthless meetings at work every day. Afterwards, we think, why did we do this? At least they're good movies. Ugh. Wait. I missed a comment. Hold on. Julie, I missed your comment.
Can you find it?
What? Oh no. Did I miss a comment? Julie, I'm sorry if I missed your comment.
I'm going to take a look. They fly fast and furious, but we can find that. We can scroll backwards. You can do that too.
Was there ever a productive meeting? Merely a taste. Oh wait, I am going to cork it though.
You know, I've been in many meetings over 24 years in corporate. And
were any of them ever productive?
I will say that generally speaking, no. But I run one meeting. I actually initiated a meeting about 1.5 years ago that I feel to
in my field.
I feel to be important, and 2 people just got added to that meeting, so clearly it is. And I got to tell you, that meeting is productive. We actually determine things, and we update stuff, and then everybody gets the list so they know what's going on. And I'm also in and out of the meeting in like 15 minutes. I'm not going to waste your time. Bang, 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 done. Thanks, folks. See you in a month. You know?
Other than the ones we have. Bobby's saying, found a good band called Black Dove. Singer also has a band named after her, Trixie Whitley, which she is a drummer.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Yep.
Recommendations. Awesome. You check it out, folks. But
it means you're just to fulfill an upper management's quota. Yes.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We need to have meetings.
Ugh.
I mean, that's like we need to have a flyer for the Sunday supplement, which is so stupid.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. I don't have anything after 1/3 of an ounce of lemon juice.
We get 1/3 ounce of the cherry.
Oh, okay. Okay. And?
Okay, and then there's about 3 dashes of the Bitter Truth Black Cherry Bitters cocktail flavoring. We've been having a lot of fun with these. They are distinctly bitter, it tastes like an old-fashioned bitter with this heavy cherry note. They're really good in things like this.
And is that it?
Building glass filled with
your
chilled pale ale.
Okay. Wait, filling with ice. What was that? That was high. Okay.
You know what? We're wrong. We're confusing this with Dale's Pale Ale, which has a totally blue can, which is very good. But Fat Tire Ale is very good too.
No, Fat Tire, I feel like used to have an old design.
I'll have to check it out. Where's the spray, by the way?
Hold on.
Getting sticky over here. Yeah.
It's right here.
Oh, thank you.
This drink is currently called Masterpiece because you have not named it. Somebody name Paul's drink. Hi, Amy. Good to see you.
Yep.
Somebody name Paul's drink.
I'm trying to figure out what John and Julie are talking about here.
Totally I know. Well, they're talking about therapy programs out there. Wait, what? Oh,
you need a meeting for that. Yeah, seriously. Oh, great use of school-gone terms there, Amy. I love that, you know. I don't feel tardy, you know. You are not. You are exactly on time.
I don't feel tardy.
Let's see here.
We'll have to go back later.
I guess I'll have to go back. I'm missing it. Boom, 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 boom. So there we go. I tell you, therapy programs, you know, sometimes they're very useful, but meetings, not so much. I've been in many meetings in my life which were like, why are we here? And then some which really are establishing a point, and I know they're good.
Yes, I'm right. Fat Tire. Oh, yeah. That's the old can design. I am not crazy.
Bingo. Well, I thought it was a very blue can. And actually,
the top half was blue, and the bottom half was kind of reddish.
That's the Amber Ale.
Rust colored.
Well, I don't know. This is Fat Tire Ale, and that's Fat Tire Amber Ale. Maybe it's a different.
I don't know.
Fat Tire.
Maybe it is.
I don't know.
But here's another one.
That's a very
That
old design.
tire rolls out cans.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Yeah, see, they're
Old and
combining.
Well, okay. Can you still buy old
I
fat?
knew it was different.
Question from the internet: can you still buy old fat tire? If it's older than about 4 months, don't buy it.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, Dima's saying, since I work from home, my work meetings are usually just phone calls from my boss saying I did something wrong until I point out I did what he asked me to do. Then he changes up everything.
Boom.
Oh, Dime.
Oh, isn't that just corporate?
That's just yeah.
Isn't that just corporate?
Mom is asking, have you ever made a drink and added the wrong thing and have it be delicious?
Raised mistake.
Yeah, yes, there's actually a classic drink like that called Ray's Mistake.
Drink from Tiki Tea.
Yep.
In California, which was the proprietor was mixing, added the wrong thing. The guy at the bar said, "I'll try it anyway." He said, "This is great," and suddenly it became a new drink. Raised mistake. So there you go.
Yeah, because I feel like, if you added the wrong liqueur or something, it would change the taste, but
would it kill the drink?
If the proportions are right,
if the proportions are right, it's just a different flavor. The thing, here's the question: if you're making a martini, and instead of adding gin, you add slow gin, that's a bad idea. But if you're actually making a drink which takes a half ounce of liqueur and you add a different liqueur, that's just 1-to-1. So.
Oh my gosh. Lisa says, we have a friend that took his helicopter up during the filming of Killers of the Flower Moon. He flew over the wild Mustangs and ran them toward the movie set as a joke. Never received.
Oh!
Scorsese probably like, use it! Keep it!
This looks great. Yep, well, we're going with that.
Exactly.
Cut. Okay, next, moving on. Reset. There you go.
I remember my father telling me about a sign someone made at work that asks, how come we never have time to do it right, but we always have time to do it over? Eric. That's funny. Amy says that's how Toll House cookies were invented.
Oh, yeah, it was a mistake.
We all love Toll House cookies.
It was, I think, chopped up the chocolate bar, but it managed to work.
Hi, Gil. Good to see you. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Ray's mistake is delicious.
Oh, yeah, you need to document everything. Diamond is absolutely right. You've got to be able to point to something and say, this is actually what you said.
Naughty.
And if somebody say, you've actually pointed that out to people recently, and they were like really pissy about it.
Oh, wait, what did I point out?
This is what you actually said.
Oh, they don't like that.
They don't like that.
People don't like that when you say, here's a screenshot of what you actually said. They don't like that.
Because when you catch them in their BS, then they're like, why I don't what?
Well, you're poopy, and you have poopy pants.
Shouldn't have said it in the first place there. Jeez.
Yes.
Anyway. Yeah. Gil, if you take a look at the Beach Bum Berry books, I think you'll find Ray's Mistake. Am I wrong? Did he publish Ray's Mistake?
I don't remember, but he must have, because why would we know it?
You could always drop
we've been to Tiki Tea, but...
Well, that's the thing. We've been there, so it's hard to say. You can always drop a line on Tiki Tea and say, hey, what's in that? And maybe they'll share it, or maybe they'll say, you got to come and get it. I don't know. Some of these are really, really private. I'm thinking about a comment that Amy had a second ago.
Exactly, Kelly.
Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. This thing about do it right or like do it over. I remember distinctly at one point. This is easily going back. Yes,
always CYA.
Easily going back 15 years when I really had to CY my A. And I had somebody say, well, we need to revise this. So, could you just do this?
You had to C your A?
I took a look at it and I said, I'm going to need about 45 minutes. And she said, no, we don't have the time for that. So just do it like this. And I said, well, the way I do it is going to take 45 minutes.
Night, Peter.
And she was really, really hacked off about the fact that I couldn't do it faster. And I said, well, if you can do it faster, go ahead. But I will take that amount of time. And if you're not going to give me the time, I'm not doing it. And she said, forget it. And I said, there you go. I still remember that. It's like, I need the time. I need the time to do it. And this is the time I need.
Well, it's like, I'm not going to sign this if I can't do it right.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Do you remember being on on a set where we were doing tech for a play, and suddenly the power is dead. And it wasn't the thing that was happening with you, but the power for everything was dead for all the boards. And everyone's looking like, what do we do?
Yes,
and I take a look at that big power tap, and I flex the cable one way and it works, and I flex it the other way and it doesn't work. And I just look at everybody and say, I can fix this with the tools I have, but I'm going to need 15 minutes. And they said, you've got it. So unplug everything, fix the cable. We went and we were great. If you know how to do it, take care of it. But you need the time. And if somebody says do it in less time, tell you what, do it yourself.
This is another instance of old Kelly is a big old idiot for something that's not her fault.
That wasn't your fault that time. Something else happened at a different performance, which was a complete pain in the neck, which was also not your fault.
Also not my fault.
Also not my fault.
Yep. My job
True.
is to push buttons.
And make them work. Because the lighting designer had already plugged it in.
And when the power went out, not my fault. But still, it's like, what did you do? Like,
what are you doing?
Nothing.
Always point to like the lowest person on the totem pole and say,
I was pretty low on that totem pole.
Yeah, you were. So was I.
Yeah, yeah.
And say like, what are you doing to screw this up? It's like, I don't know. Random stuff.
Nothing.
Just to mess with you.
Pushing buttons. When you said to push buttons.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
That's the thing. I always like to say, in terms of speed, is like, do you want it done fast or do you want it done well?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want it done right? True.
Yes, you can have it quickly and haphazardly or accurately and the time it takes to naturally do it, but you can't have both exactly dime.
Can't have both.
100%.
People always want things like one way, What is it, John?
Well, I want it right and I want it perfect and I want it to cost $3.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
well,
no.
I'm thinking of the triangle of real estate where you can have location and you can have
like location, space,
and price. Okay, but you can't have all three.
No.
You cannot actually pay low, very close to the big city, and have huge amounts of space. What are you, insane? No, you can have a lot of space with a lot of city.
I'm gonna have a house that's like $200,000, and it's gonna be like 20 minutes from New York City, and it's gonna be on the beach.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
it's gonna
awesome.
be like
right on a subway line.
Like 3,000 square feet.
And like I've got a garage.
No, that's not how this works.
What are you nuts?
Yeah, no.
Wake up. That's the triangle.
Good, fast, cheap. Pick two. Exactly. Good, fast, cheap. Pick two.
Triangle of real estate. And in gaming circles, I believe that's called Euro games, where you have three options, and you can pick two, but you can't pick three. If you could pick three, you'd win the game. But you can't pick three. You can pick two. So do that. And this frustrates people.
Did you ever seriously just do that?
I did. This frustrates people no end because they want to pick three.
Hi, Eric Tiki. Good to see you.
Rules of the game. You can pick
I want
two.
it fast and good. Can I have it fast or good, but not fast and good? Oh, yeah.
You can have it fast. You can have it good.
I want a house with a holodeck.
There you go. Now you're talking.
I just want a house with... No, I'm not going to think small.
No. Think as big as.
Here's me not thinking small.
I was
about to say, I just want a house with a hot tub because I have said before, and I will say again, my life goal is to have a hot tub. I should start a GoFundMe for my hot tub. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to start a GoFundMe for my hot tub.
No.
But
even within this footprint, which is very modest, a hot tub seems achievable.
We have a backyard.
We have a deck. I don't know what we're doing with the deck otherwise.
Hot tub.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding about the GoFundMe. I'm not going to do that. Don't send me messages. I'm kidding. But I also want to build an addition so that we can have a bonus room, a second bath, and a larger kitchen, and a hot tub.
I want of the changes that we talked about. I want to raise the roof and put the second floor on. And I want the punch out back so we can have the second room with the half bath. That is pretty modest.
They forgot to tell you it's a she shed, not a house. Hold on.
Hard on people.
Eric says, when I was a kid, I wanted my own planetarium.
Oh, yeah.
That makes total sense to
Well,
me.
wasn't it like Edmund Scientific used to sell this thing that was about this big that was your planetarium and you
I
put it
want
in
a
a room and go,
goose that lays
"Ooh."
golden eggs, and I want it now. Exactly. I want it all, and I want it now. Yes.
Don't care how. I want it now.
My next house will have a hot tub. I know. I've often said that people ask me, like, what's your goal? What do you want? I'm like, I want a hot tub. And they look at me like I'm challenged. And I'm like, no, really, I want a hot tub.
Keeping it easy so I can achieve that, you know? Well, you know, speaking of, I was thinking about all these automatic processes.
One house with a never-ending bar. Liquor from any century. Oh, that'd be nice.
Really? Oh, yeah. I'd like some.
Hi, Kalaka boy. Good to see you.
19th century French brandy, you know, before the epidemic. That kind of
You
stuff.
can do live streams from your hot tub. Exactly.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's a business expense.
Haven't we done live streams from the pool?
We did.
And that was going back a few years. But
that was during the pandemic.
Yeah,
we did do streams from our pool. Until the pool
deflated.
Got a hole in it.
Yeah, that was my fault. I still want to fix it.
I'm going to go use now, Daddy. Exactly. They lost it with 1 second left by 2 points. Oh, Gettysburg, man. Oh. You'll get him next time.
What can I say, but
you'll get him next time. Mikhail says, I always told Bobby I want a house that has a laundry room adjoining the master walk-in closet so I don't really have to put my clothes away. His mom's house had a chute, like a laundry chute.
Yeah.
You could just
open the little closet,
toss your clothes
in the bathroom,
on the floor and
throw it in the chute. It went right down. I love that. That was awesome. It was a very simple thing, too. We can do that here.
I fear that, well, we can't now, but.
Yeah, we could.
We could?
Why not?
I want a laundry chute.
Punch a hole in the floor.
Well, yeah. I mean, we used to have an opening, but we tiled over it.
Yeah, I suppose we could have kept it, but whatever.
Well, we're not going to open it now.
But it was in the middle of the room. You don't have a hole in the floor.
No, we're not going to open it now.
Yeah.
But
I patched that hole because we had to.
Yeah, no.
It was one of the remaining registers in the floor from back when they had that kind of heat, but that's long since gone.
I feel like there are still things about this house that I'm discovering.
There are aspects.
Yeah.
There are things that you suddenly realize, oh, wait a minute, you know? It's a modest home.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
It was made on a budget, even for the 1930s.
A low budget.
Low budget, but... And we keep finding like interesting aspects that are kind of peculiar, but you know, we keep figuring out how to make processes better.
Oh no, Bobby says would be nice. Last time I was in a hot tub, 1958, when my mom put me in the kitchen sink for but you need a laundry elevator to bring the clothes back up. Julie, good point. Good point.
Well, you have to have the chute so it goes down and the dumbwaiter so it returns.
Oh, it's putting the laundry away after it's been washed. Absolutely hate it. He likes to fold laundry, so I'm like, you go.
No, I like to fold laundry while things are while I'm watching something because it keeps me awake.
You go and fold that laundry.
That's the thing.
Because I'm like,
I find thank you. The truth is I find folding laundry to be a dread task.
Hi, Robert. Good to see you.
I will do it while I'm watching something because it keeps me awake and alive. So yeah.
Think what? Dead body in the basement. I have not found that. I have not found a dead body in the basement. Thinking but I keep like it's outside the house and I'll see something like in the eaves or whatever. I'll be like,
what
about never noticed that before. Yeah. It's usually outside the house where I'm like, that's interesting and when you're slightly disturbing.
When you're working on the roof and installing like the when you're putting Santa on the roof, you realize that there used to be an antenna up there because there were mounts where the antenna went.
Gettysburg Ma'am says, we have a laundry chute in this house. It's a fake cabinet that opened to a hole in the floor in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
We just sort of closed down the chute to the tub in the basement. I loved it in her house. I thought
it was great.
Because she would be like, just put the sheets in the laundry. We would be like, boom, toss. It was so much fun. Yeah.
Yeah. They'd get hung up, but that was just the nature of the beast.
Discovery Action Comics #1. We did find some fun things in this house when we moved in. Nothing worth any money, but we did find a snowman blow mold that
Yes.
we use every year, and I'm looking at right now because it's still lit up over in our dining room. And
You found a pair of roller skates
I did find a pair
that
of roller
belonged
skates.
to the
I'm just wondering.
original young Miss occupant of the house.
I'm wondering how long it would take to go find that chart of the presidents, because last week was President's Day.
Oh, jeez. No way. Not right now. It's up there somewhere.
So there was a poster board presentation in the house from probably sometime in the 70s of the American presidents. And the young lady who lived here spelled George Washington's name wrong.
Oh, well.
We still have it. It's here
she
somewhere.
Was young.
It was Washington. No,
it was
George Washington. We gotta find it. We gotta find it.
We'll dig it up.
So cute.
We'll dig it up. There's a comment here from Mr. Dime, I believe, asking, did the house come with cloth wiring and rotting cast iron pipes, and every room was crooked? Well, when we actually redid the tiling in the bath, I got to say that room is far from square. And I think that's the case with a lot of bathrooms when you're doing the mural lights. There's no way that square is square. You didn't have like a T-square and you made this? No.
Are you from La Crosse, Wisconsin?
So far, the cast iron is good, crossing fingers. Although
when we moved the laundry chute is the one thing I'm going to miss most. Oh.
I did have to replace the S-curve pipe under the sink.
Julie says we had a laundry chute when I was a young kid. We used to put our toys down.
Oh,
I love that.
Hello.
That's so cute. I love it.
Boom, boom, boom.
So how about that blow mold topic?
But the subject of cloth.
The blow mold film is underway, by the way. I'm just saying, blow molds. The film is
I was just responding
happening.
to what Dime was saying.
Okay, all right.
We do have cloth wiring in the house. And once when I was rewiring a lamp, it was starting to unravel. So I literally had to take some gaff tape and just like wrap it up in case it decided to completely go crazy. But it's fine now. The blow mold film is happening. Yeah, we've got some ideas.
I finished the script, and I have registered the script with the Writers Guild and the Copyright Office.
We are negotiating currently with a special effects artist about how to achieve certain effects.
Because the blow molds have to do things in this film.
They do. They have to change face.
They're the real stars.
Yeah.
They're the real stars in this film.
They don't move or anything, but it's kind of like that episode of The Twilight Zone with the mannequins, you know?
Dime says this house is very haunted. Both my grandfather and my mother passed away in here, and weird things happen all the time. Oh my gosh, Dime.
Yep.
It's a slide to the basement. A quick way to escape your tiki room. That would be... Oh my gosh.
Did anybody else as a young person want a hole in the floor with a like a barber pole or a fireman pole that you would just slide down to get to the basement?
Well, clearly everyone did.
To the rumpus room. Hello, you know.
No, I'm thinking, that could work. I'm thinking tiki room, escape chute. Maybe it is a pole, and then you slide down into the hot tub.
Splash! Which means the pole ends about 6 feet above the hot tub. Whoa!
No, not 6 feet. That would be painful.
Well, 3 feet.
A foot.
A foot.
A foot.
8 feet. Okay. Big fun.
Oh my gosh.
Fun ideas.
See, fun ideas. Good ideas.
See? Gotta remodel the place.
Bill, maybe we do not know what the devil is square was for. Oh.
How about a good chalk line? I'm telling you. I mean, we actually used a chalk line when we were doing the tiling in this house because that's the way to do it. And I'm like, so you just snap it and it's nice and straight.
Errol says my sister had seen weird stuff at her house. She woke up once with a child at the foot of her bed, asked her husband if he saw her. He said yes, and it's freaking me out. Wow.
You both saw.
Oh, get it to me. I'm so excited for Attack of the Killer Blomos. Yeah, we gotta get busy.
Bang of honor.
Not that I haven't been busy. I wrote a script and I registered it.
Now I'm thinking about the apparition that the both of them saw. Whoa. Okay.
I'm gonna grab me some.
Whatever's happened in this house, I haven't seen
Birthday
apparitions
pretzels.
yet. Plenty of noises, but the house continues to settle and
Oh, it does.
strange noises happen,
Want
and
some
that's
birthday
life.
pretzels?
I'll take one. Sure.
Mm.
These were fun. This is a great purchase. I just kind of saw these as a whim and said, I was looking for something else, and I said, birthday cake pretzels? Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
So they came home with me.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bat ball, definitely. Robin, to the bat ball.
What happened to the rest of my? Oh, I see it.
Good job.
Yeah, that
So Joe made a
that
good.
did not just happen.
Joe made a good gag about Action Comics
Okay.
#1, which at this point, if you had a decent condition copy in the open market, that's got to be about a $10 million book. And Joe does not own this. But you know, because I think it's a story about how his grandparents throw away his uncle's comics. Oh, geez, don't even want to talk about it. But what Joe does have is Avengers #1. I'm just saying. And I believe Spider-Man #1. So that's a thing.
Sounds like Catwoman's lair with that hot tub and a skateboard.
Oh, yeah, right?
Exactly.
Wow. So cool. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lisa has seen weird stuff here too. I was there but didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, interesting.
Guess that house has some energy.
I feel like this house weirdly does not have that energy.
I guess people who lived here were pretty content. I mean, there's no,
I
there's
don't know.
nothing wandering around, and I don't have any, I think that people lived here happily. I mean,
I would be very surprised if no one died in this house, honestly, because they were not people who didn't die at home, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean, ultimately, I will question certain things that happened in this house a while ago for renovations and say, why in the world that happened? But it's not like I say, what the hell's going on? What are you looking for? I'm just asking.
I'm just
Okay.
scrolling back up. Oh, that's
Dad's
where Dad's copy went. What? Oh, Dad's copy.
Where did it go?
Wait, what did I missed something?
Wait, did somebody actually have Action Comics #1? Oh, jeez. First appearance of Superman in the comic books, of course, if you're not aware. It's a big thing. All these kids had it at the time and paid a dime for it and then put it in their back pocket. And, oh, man, they're pretty scarce. A really good condition is like having a Honus Wagner,
In Oklahoma, their house was probably built on an Indian burial ground. Oh, no.
Man.
Oh, man.
Wait, Joe Dad had a copy of Action 1?
I feel like these comments are coming out of order.
Mm-hmm.
Am I high? I feel like these are coming out of order.
Weird.
Mm-hmm. Ghost relatives are happy to just do mischievous things. I love that. Oh, especially my mom. Oh, really, Joe? I love it. Oh, no, Dime. Dime said that.
I'm thinking about the concept of...
Oh, my gosh. I can't even keep up with these comments.
I think of the concept of everybody's parents back in the 50s threw out the comic books. And you really wanted to say to your grandparents and great-grandparents, by the way, you lived through the Depression. You just threw away $10 million and have them say, I'm going to walk out the door into traffic, Daniel,
hi!
What were you thinking? But seriously.
Good to see you, Daniel.
Well,
I live in an apartment in a 135-year-old Victorian. It's been a veteran's home and an old folks' home. I'm sure some people have died here. Sometimes it gets weird. I bet. That's why I think it's weird that I'm positive someone died in this house, because a lot of people lived here. It's not likely to me that no one did. So
I believe 3 families lived here before we did. I think there was an original owner that I don't think we have records of.
I thought it was 2, but
the folks who were here right before us moved in the early 50s did specific renovations that we're aware of.
Oh gosh.
and that we can see where those were made. And by now, some of the stuff's been replaced by us because, of course, it was 50 years old. But
Gates Rigmam says, my grandfather was always a jokester, and he passed in this house, and I constantly hear tapping on the window, and the lights turn on and off. I always say, okay, Pop, you can stop now.
Oh, yeah, right?
I love it.
Enough. Funny business. Here is just the power company doing like dips in the power where lights going off.
All the things that could have and should have been saved.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I don't like to go too crazy about that. And the fact is that anything from back in the day that I really wanted, I probably have. I maybe lost a few things. Some of them were a little junky. Oh well. The stuff that was really like the records, I have all my records. There's one that went by the wayside and it was my fault, and I think it was replaceable. It wasn't nuts. But the stuff that actually really has value and sentimental value, still got them. Definitely. And I got to say that these days, that stuff just keeps kind of going up in value. Pressings and all that.
Oh my gosh. I've lived in at least 3 haunted places and worked in 2. Oh my gosh, oh really? Okay.
We hear stories about the theater. People have worked in theaters, and I think, well, yeah. Hello.
Lisa would love to have my grandmother's bullet planters.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
There are things I would love to have that I do not have.
From back in the day?
From relatives.
From relatives.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. There's some things that went by the wayside. I think the only category of items that I recall that just disappeared, and I really don't get it, were my dad's copy of playbills. He went to the theater extensively, and he saved all of his playbills. And he would take his he would take his ticket stub and staple it to the playbill, which I do. And
you got to see this. Lisa says, I wish I could have saved all the records that were on the back of cereal boxes.
Oh!
Yeah, we know someone who does that. Who he like displays them at events. Yeah.
He used to do the antique radio show.
Yes, on
antique phonograph show.
Yeah, yep.
And he would play cylinders on the air. He would literally had a crank up.
But when he goes to events, he has like a whole display of all those cereal box records.
That was Mac, as a matter of fact.
Yep.
Who was doing that. And I remember seeing the display. It was really intense.
Yep.
I was talking to him about that. And I remember somebody talking about one of the things he had, and I pointed out it was not what they thought. Yeah.
Leave a reel-to-reel tape going and the ghosts will leave you a message. Well, he plays reel-to-reel tapes fairly often, so I'll be waiting for that.
I played one recently and heard the young voice of Mr. Joe McDonough. Ho!
What?
Jumpin' Joe.
What?
I got to remember which tape that was.
You did not tell me.
I was just like giving it a spin to see what the heck was on there, because frequently the audio is kind of shot. But yeah, this is going to be fun. I tell you, I should just get you a machine and have you listen to them and figure out what needs to be transfed.
When everyone was ditching their records, my brother was scarfing them up. He has a nice collection. See?
I did pretty well back in the early 90s when it was all going to hell.
By the way, I just, for your edification, I saw a headline the other day that DVDs are circling the drain. So this might be the time to pick up DVDs if you're into them.
I would do it. I mean, we play them and they work fine, and you can always get a new player. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, Time says after I moved, there were various vintage furniture pieces that were tossed, like kidney bean chairs and happy sad theater mask clock. Oh, my gosh. Oh. I was like, what are you guys doing? I would have taken that stuff.
Yeah.
What the hey? I still have the reel tapes in the garage, Joe says. This is between you and Joe.
Not the bag of tapes that you handed me about 10 years ago. That's in my attic. And I grabbed one recently and threw it down and said, what's on this anyway?
It's on.
Because I remember throwing one on a while back, and it had like some Duke Ellington from television from 1963, I think it was. And the audio was really poor. It was really too bad. It was they just did not record it well because it was a great show. I mean, And then there was like some entertainment show with Vic Damone as the host, and I it had the clipping for like when it was on. I was like, oh yeah,
I got to read this.
Yeah.
Lisa says, I left my phone recording once while I was walking through the house, and there was a voice that was not mine on there.
Oh. Oh. Yep.
Oh, Dad would have taken off the TV.
Yeah, apparently he would just take the machine and set up a microphone in front of the TV set. And I think it's really too bad he didn't have a good like engineer friend, because they could have tapped into the speaker and made it all electronic. Would have been
this
fine.
This is all you.
Nope.
Paul, would you rather I do that mix in 5.1 versus the quad?
Well, it's
I don't even know what you just said there.
Well, it's delivery. How do I play it? If you have a 4-channel mix, what am I playing that back on? Because what I got here is the receiver that does like DPL2. I can do QS. I can't do SQ yet, but like you got to put it into an encoding unless there's a way for me to play back a digital file 4 channels.
QS.
Dan, anybody?
QS.
Yeah. Yep.
QS.
I like QS better than SQ personally. That's just my preference. But there you go. So, yeah, that's the thing.
It's like Sesame Street letters.
Like the words that come together.
The letters.
Yeah. The count counts.
Yeah.
But fun stuff. Yeah, and like.
I want to know what the voice said too. By the way.
Well, what is interesting? I like to actually play these old tapes because fun stuff happens. I remember finding one that what?
Finish your sentence. I had a really good idea, but you go.
All right. I will finish my sentence and then
finish your thought. Not even just your sentence.
Don't forget what you were about to say.
I'm not going to forget.
Because I had a tape that my dad had made once, and it had like some stuff off of records, and then like right at the end of the list it said pause song. And I said what? So I played through the tape, and there's my grandfather's voice singing some Irish song. So I really have to bust that out and transfer it and then send it to my cousin.
When was that?
My cousin and my sister, because it's a really cool thing.
How am I just hearing about this now?
Yeah. Well, it's just something I found a while ago, and I just haven't gotten around to it. We found that tape that had
my aunt.
Your Aunt Camille
doing
commercials for
Continental Airlines. Yeah. Yes, I know. You need to digitize that.
I did. It's already diged.
Why have you not sent that to my family?
It's on the computer. I need to haul it up.
All right, we need to haul it up.
Different machine.
We need to haul it
up.
Yeah. Because it was weird. Because she's not with us anymore. So like hearing her voice, it was sweet. I loved it.
It was sweet.
Yeah, it was very sweet. And it just sounded just like her when she was young and
sounded
excited. And
her cadence and her vernacular, and she was just doing a commercial the way that she was asked. And it sounded great. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, we're missing so many comments. What was I going to say? Oh, that is correct, Jeff says.
Mm-hmm. He's talking about recording off the TV. I've done that myself back in the day, but lately it's just like you're going through cables. Go through cables. Straight off of the device. 4-channel card.
Let's say we start a movement. There's Christmas in July. Let's start Halloween in April. Oh, speaking. Okay, Gettysburg Man. What a wonderful opening to what I was going to say. Spooky. Yes. Okay. So.
Spooky stories.
We'll need a 4-channel card 10 years ago. There were a few on the market.
Well, if
I don't know what that means, but
you've got like 4 discrete bits, I can always throw it into the software and then send it through. We have a 4-channel mixer that will go like 4 to 4, and then I can plug it into the receiver because I got 4 in, and that'll work. I
want to share my thought.
But if you can mix in a DPL2, this will decode it just great. Works good.
I feel like we need a paranormal happy hour. So.
Do we know anybody who talks to the dead?
No, but the last this past weekend I had a gig reading tarot cards for people who were lovely.
Pretty good people.
And Paul was reading palms for people who I assume were also lovely because they were the same people.
Heartline, headline,
and
lifeline.
I feel like we need to do this.
I read a lot of people's palms, and more than once, somebody was kind of getting very emotional at how close the reading was, and I thought, oh, good grief, I'm not that good. Uh, but I just told what we were like instructed is what it's saying. Is what it's saying.
I am. I'm gonna say right up front that I do not believe that the cards are going to kill you or
No, for Pete's sake, can't do that.
kill anyone you love. Like that's BS.
It's a deck of cards.
I just think they're fun.
It's entertainment. It's like the Ouija.
Because there was this one girl, and she looked so sad. And I laid out her reading, and I was not BSing. I was not BSing at all. But I was just like, I see this and I see that and whatever. And she was just like, really? She's like, my last reading was so bad. And I was like, I felt terrible for her because the cards cannot tell you that your life is circling the drain. So
no.
So I was happy to tell her that her life was not circling the drain based on what I saw. So yeah, anyway, whatever. I gotta way behind the comments now. Oh, what if you were to burn it to DVD? Oh wait.
Well, when you mix it, what do you do? That's the thing. It's like, how are you delivering that to me?
She heard someone open the door and come in. Scared, she investigated, but found no one. Oh my gosh. Love the idea of Halloween in April. I love it. Okay, all right, we're going to do this.
There you go.
Dad did that later. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I don't even know what that means, but you do.
All right.
I'm like, okay.
What can I do with right now? I mean, I have some devices that would work. I got a 4-channel Behringer, 4 in, 4 out. I mean, if I had the 4 separate tracks, I could feed them to my device through the Behringer. So
I think you guys need a cocktail. Amy said, "Well, Amy, don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do."
So maybe it's like if you could just give me 4 tracks, that'd be great. But how are you going to get them to me?
Yeah, exactly. Gettysburg Meow. I don't believe the cards are evil or cursed. They're novelty and fun. I know, and I'm never, because people say to me like, "Do you like give bad ratings?" I'm like, no. Like, because I feel like everything can be interpreted. So I'm not going to be like, "You're gonna die." Like, no.
Look, it's not the Wolfman, and she's not Maria Uspenskaya saying, when the full moon illuminates the card, the card says the hanged man.
That's BS. That's BS. Yeah. No.
And by the way, hanged man is
Hi, Mozzie D. Good to see you.
Hey, Mozzie. Awesome. We're talking tarot cards.
And hello, Mike. Good to see you.
Big fun.
Ooh, Hawaii. Nice.
Susie Shashangalov was a great palm reader.
Oh, okay.
Red palms came from that. Oh, no way.
I love it. Yes. Oh. Yeah. No, we've been doing that. I have my palms read twice now, so that I lived many lives. My palms have many lines. Okay.
I wasn't reading people like that. I guess I need to get better at this.
Found the professional world. If you BS with authority, it will be accepted well. Yes, 100%.
There are those who basically think that like all of that is BS, and I think not all of it.
Do tarot card readings with Pokemon cards. There are so many different tarot decks.
It's a great idea.
Yes, yeah.
Didn't I find when I was looking at these things initially, there was like a Meryl Streep deck, and I think that's just
yes, Mozzie D, congratulations. Awesome. Yes. Gonna be knocking down some Mai Tais. Oh, Glendora also gives great ratings. Just saying, yeah, she does. She does. Yeah.
Mai Tai? Mai Tai?
Both of you have a nice aura about you, so you won't be giving BS card ratings. No, I won't, because I feel very responsible. I had a gig on Halloween Day at a party, and I showed up. I didn't know what I was driving into, and it was a children's party. And they were so cute, and they were like all about it. They were asking questions like, should blah 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 go out with yada yada. It was like, it was that kind of questions. But they were so curious and fun, and I loved it. And I did not give them any bad ratings. But
Did you have kids asking, should I hit her?
yeah, someone was like, should I hit so and so? And it was a yes or no question. I was like, no, you should not. But yeah, they were so sweet and they were so fun. And it was so cute because there was one boy who did not, he would go sit by everyone who was getting a rating. And when someone said, well, don't you want a reading? He's like, no, I'm a skeptic. I said, I am too, kid.
Yeah, you know, kid.
It was very cute.
I'm not going to say this is going to tell you about the magic
Thursday
numbers.
is National Margarita Day, FYI.
We need to get more tequila.
Oh, Lisa. Oh, my gosh. I love it. Lisa says, I get my Glendora readings once a week. I love it.
Yes, you do. Because the patron
Glendora
at the Glendora level gets a Glendora reading.
Hi, Clinton. Good to see you.
If anybody here is not a patron and would like to be and loves Glendora, remember, there's the Glendora level, so you can begin. We are on patreon.com/Velveteen Lounge, whatever. You can find us. That would help us.
Thursday is National Margarita
This is time for the plug. We still have towels. We still have wine glasses. Let us know. These are the Glenny wine glasses. Kind of hard to see, but there it is. We still have some product that would help us out.
Wine, unfortunately.
There's no wine to put in it right now. But, like, you know, if
damn it,
if you buy a wine glass, I will ship it full of wine. I'm just saying. I can't do that. No.
He's writing checks
Good idea.
but can't cash.
But is bankrupt is what it is. Yes, absolutely.
Eric says, I irritated a fortune teller by using a magic 8-ball for a second opinion. See, I feel like I should have a magic 8-ball. I'm like, oh, you don't like your rating? Hold on, let's see what the magic 8-ball says.
Let's check this out.
That's actually, you just gave me a really great idea.
I think of the number of times that both of us have done tarot readings, and people are just like, yes. I'm like, I mean, the cards say.
Oh, Lisa's drinking out of her Glendora wine glass.
Awesome. That warms the heart.
Oh, makes me so happy.
You warm the glass by holding it like this. If it's cognac, but if it's wine, you hold it like this so it doesn't get warm. Yes. That's good.
Tomorrow's National Margarita Day.
Would you like the tequila? I think it's right there.
We've done this before.
Done what before?
I'm feeling like I need a Birgarita.
Birgarita? We have more beers. Let us know.
Lisa's horoscope tarot card readings are reasonably accurate. Oh, God. Oh.
Well, it's funny.
I don't know. Should I just do a margarita? I could do two.
It is that point in the broadcast where you don't necessarily want another hard one, but
simultaneously, would it really be more booze than if I made a Birgarita?
No. Okay.
All right.
There you go.
So I'm gonna pass this over to you.
Good suggestion from Eric. Ship them with the wine flavored Jelly Bellies.
Oh.
Now that would ship. There we go. That's a good idea. I remember finding champagne flavored jelly beans at the South Street Seaport at this candy store that was there, now long gone. And they were really cool. They were kind of fun.
It's Sugar has those.
It was, in fact, It's Sugar, and now they're gone.
It's Sugar's a chain.
Not in the Seaport.
But you don't work down there.
I know.
Sugar is a chain.
I know I could go to another It's Sugar, but the one at the Seaport is long gone. My point.
Well, there's one by Columbus Circle. Luckily for us.
Luckily for me, that's closer to the work office.
I'm just saying.
Where I am now, I could get there. So yeah.
Same expression I've given Lisa on occasion when she asks a question. Oh, Amy says I've seen champagne flavored gummy bears. That sounds good.
I think we had those. Yeah, they were good.
On TV.
They didn't necessarily taste like champagne, but they tasted good, so I was okay with it.
Warm the cockles, whatever they are. All right, I need a shaker.
Cockles are, of course, inside your heart. You got to talk to your doctor about that.
And
any physiologist would know.
I need a shaker, and I need. What happened to the tequila?
I do like the fact that our audience is dropping the term anticipation.
Where's the tequila? Patient.
It was out here. Did I take it back out? It's in a very round bottle.
I know.
It's not that square bottle. That
No, it's the.
I'm thinking that it's usually Camarena that we have kicking around, or a very square bottle for the humidor. Possibly your best bet in good quality tequila. It's all agave.
It's full on.
It's excellent.
Would you give me a
reposado.
shaker,
I got a shaker. Oh, by the way, did you show off your?
I did not. I got another fun gift for my birthday. Just saying. A sriracha storage tank. Trying to pull the top off. There it is. There's nothing in it yet.
There was things in it.
No, it came with ramen noodles and
chopsticks.
And chopsticks.
Yeah, I think we have the chopsticks over here.
Oh, there. Okay.
You see the sriracha chopsticks, which were actually joined.
Christy
which
sent
actually
me
makes
that.
it kind of hard to
Super
use.
fun.
Oh, they came apart. I can use chopsticks if they're separate. That's how I use them. But as joined chopsticks, they were actually kind of difficult, as I recall.
No, that's just to hold them together.
Oh, okay. Saw that.
It's super cute.
Now we can pick up the chicken.
Now I love the.
There we go.
It's a rooster.
Oh, sorry.
The
I
chicken.
don't want to mislabel the cock. Here we go.
This is a patient. Oh wait. Oh, with me learning henna and Kelly learning to tie balloons and Paul's Pomeranians, we could do. Oh my gosh, we could. We should just do like a whole road trip. Yes. Oh my gosh, Gettysburg Man.
Good point from Erica. Why do they call it rain fart when it feels more like a brain constant?
I hate it when my brain buffers. Oh, Daniel's saying, is everyone ready to get their Ohana chicks on Saturday? Yes. Yes.
Yes, you are.
I think people are ready.
Yes, you are.
12:07.
I need to have that big hypno coin.
Saturday.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
If I think
Press that
I
button.
don't think the merch is going to be on sale. I think it's just going to be the mugs and the tickets.
Yeah, that's all that goes up.
So the rest of the merch is going to be
on site.
Yes.
Strictly on site.
On site.
You could probably see what is. Well, I don't know if they actually advertise that ahead of time, but they got T-shirts and they got some gewgaws and things. Last year they had these like large straw hats, which was interesting. But
we got like beach towels.
Are you making two, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you want one?
Now I do. Did you need grenadine or anything? You want to make something fun?
No.
No.
I'm doing a straight up margarita because margarita day. All right, so that was tequila. And I'm going to. Can I help?
No. Actually, yes. Yes, you can help.
It was tequila. I'm doing triple sec, and I'm going to do fresh lemon juice. I am going to eschew.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Always.
The lemon juice. Because that's a lot of sweet.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Violence.
All right.
We also have the.
All right. Let's shake it up. I love my hat. It was surprisingly well priced. I know. We inherited a hat. Now we have it on display.
Yes. That was actually a good price on that hat. That could have been really crazy. And I've seen events where stuff like that is like.
Oh, our merch.
Yeah.
Oh, Dime. Yes. Please. Yeah. Anything you want. Let us know.
Please. Place your order now because we usually have that stuff in the car anyway.
Yeah.
But we would make sure that. Yeah.
I'm not sure what's in the car now. I definitely know we have records in the car.
Records, towels,
but we can make
glassware.
sure. Yeah, if you want something, we'll bring it.
We have records, towels, and glassware. But we could ensure that we absolutely have a set for you.
Wait, hold on.
Yep.
I got my alarm set for Saturday. I know, right, Amy?
Oh, yeah, seriously.
Exactly.
Ding, 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 ding. Press the button. Press the button.
Margaritas on Thursday for $6 margaritas. Oh, my gosh.
Amy is already with press the red button. Press the red button. There you go. I made this for her years ago. This is box. You press it and it goes. And it you know how old this is? The parts came from Radio Shack.
Yeah, seriously, if you want Ohana tickets, set your alarm because it's no joke. It sells out within minutes.
Bingo.
I'm just saying.
It's pretty fast, although, as we've said many times on this program, are you proximate? Are you interested to go to this event? Did you not get a ticket? Get on the wait list. I can't say that strongly enough. Get on the bleep wait list. Do it! Because you'll get a ticket.
They went through the wait list last year.
Ran it right down. Everybody who was interested got a ticket. Gotta do it.
I can't believe I'm having a margarita, but it's been a week. Bring gold bullion. Exactly.
By the way,
bring gold bullion.
Correct spelling of bullion. Thank you very much. I've seen that spelled as you would spell like bone broth, and that's not correct. Bouillon is bouillon, and you know something? It's
how would you spell bone broth?
Bone broth is BOULLION, etc.
Clockaboy says, "Are you familiar with what recently happened with the artist Shag and Disney?" No.
Nope. What's up?
Let us know.
Big falling out between Shag and Diz. Uh-oh.
I hope not.
Hope not. He does great stuff for Disney.
All right, we need glasses.
He also does great stuff with Pink Panther material, and I got to say that's highly appropriate since I
feel like that was a while ago.
I believe he owes a fantastic debt to Patty Freeling. And there we go. You need glass. Well,
I need glass.
The large size of glass.
But whatever.
Coming your way.
I am from Glasgow.
No.
Those of you familiar with Blackadder might get that. I am from Glasgow. Ooh, boy, I bet those are dusty.
You tell me. Boom, 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 boom.
I can live with it. I'm just going to dust them slightly on my dress.
Okay, that's pretty rich. Disney hired Shag to design a tiki mug based on Enchanted Tiki Room. When they saw the design, they said it's cultural appropriation and offensive. I think, you know, under those circumstances, the Enchanted Tiki Room is also cultural appropriation, guys. Hey, Disney, just saying. I mean, that's the thing. For
I don't
Pete's
understand.
sake. Because otherwise, it's not, because tiki is made up. Tiki is all showbiz. There's no tiki in Samoa. For Pete's sake. Now, I mean, there is now, but there never was.
Say there isn't,
it's all fake, and which means it's all fun. It's all entertainment. It's all vaudeville, for God's sake. Wake up. Cultural appropriation is you go to like someone in the South Pacific, find out what the native trends are, and you steal them. That is it. But if you make something up, can't be appropriation, and that's a very important distinction.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to. Yeah. And thank you, Amy, for alerting us to this momentous holiday.
Yeah. Bingo. Much appreciated. I will enjoy this in anticipation of.
The mug looks like it came right out of the attraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know that's absolutely crazy when like some big company starts telling you that. It's like, you're the one who created this.
Well, I always say
you are the original cultural appropriators. Hello. But you're not, because you can't appropriate something that never was. That's a very important distinction. Make it.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Oh jeez. So
really hacks me off when people start inventing crap like that.
Wait, what? Hold on.
There we go. I got up.
Yes. For being a hit consort for a Prince of the Realm.
You all the leggings off the village idiot.
I always say that. Well, I'm not. You know what? I'm not going to go there. Never mind.
There's a call for a politically correct burlesque show. I was thinking that what needs to happen at this Ohana thing is the standard politically incorrect burlesque show. You know, I think that Amy could understand and support such things. So I'll let it rip.
I just had the best idea.
Well, you at one point did the Hurricane Hattie show at
it's interesting
which many people witnessed.
It's interesting you would mention that.
Because her records are full of off-color material. Now, you didn't quite do that, but you did the
No.
risque stuff because that's fun. Yeah.
I do tinkle around the piano. I do want to bring an act like that back. But what I was about to say was, I always ask what country tiki is from. Exactly. Like, I feel like it's from
What, you're defending tiki? Where's tiki?
the mainland U.S. But anyway,
Yes,
that's what I was about to
seriously.
say. Yeah, because it's not real. Like, I don't think anyone thinks to like, oh, I'm
Back to
whatever.
Blackadder, like in the 25th century. They're like, did you defeat the Nibbly Piblos? No, my lord, because you just made them up.
Exactly.
Fake. Tiki's all fake.
Because I think
I'm
that
saying
like
it right here. It's all fake.
making fun of people's gods or whatever is horrible and would never do that. But I just think that like most people when they're doing tiki are not thinking of that. I'm just going to say that. I don't think most people have bad intentions.
You want cultural appropriation of what we call tiki artifacts? How about the museum that has the moai from, Rapa Nui?
Yeah.
They might want to return that.
Exactly.
That's not even appropriate. That's
probably a little worse.
I could use a different term for that. That's just theft. How about the Parthenon? Where's that? Anybody? Where's the Parthenon?
But anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just asking.
I was just thinking
happens.
about
appropriation actually does happen. Make a distinction between that and what we're talking about. Get it straight, damn it.
No,
Jesus.
I just think it's not.
Get it right, Hinkle.
It's not okay to.
Appropriation is appropriation.
Yeah, that's not okay.
It's not appropriation is not appropriation. Okay. Yeah. Get it straight. That's what hacks me off.
Not okay. Yeah.
Confuse the two and you confuse people, and then they think it's all BS. It's not all BS.
Yes, thank you for your support. So what I was going to say was, I feel like there should be an Ohana-like event in Lake George, possibly even at the Tiki. That the emphasis isn't necessarily Tiki, but just retro.
1957.
You know what I'm saying? Boom. Like, yeah. So like people get dressed up in their vintage attire and go see comedians and lounge bands. And
I have said for some time at this exact event we're talking about that as of Saturday after the pig roast, itself not a very PC thing, that the only place to drink is the Paradise Lounge because that's the only place that has booze left. So everybody ends up there getting the rest of the drinks. And what's there? A stage. I'm like, empty stage. It sits there doing nothing. I'm like, that's it. I'm just going to get up there and start whipping out some Shecky Green. And I just do a routine of this stuff. And it's going to be off color.
The Yule Log Chronicles.
And at that hour of the night, everyone's just going to, and everyone who is like already 3 sheets to the wind is just going to be like rolling. So that's the thing. That is entertainment.
I get offended when I wake up in the morning.
Seriously.
Oh.
I get to the office and like they've got the Bloomberg zipper on there telling the news, and people are like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Nothing good. It's all bad news." Seriously. Although apparently the market's up. Huh.
I guess I just Oh wait. I was looking Blackadder's Butter. Here's empty of the Unix underpants.
We're talking like some Blackadder quotes here. It's really great.
We'll let Blackadder real this. How do we get controversial?
What controversial? We were talking about cultural appropriation.
I don't like to get controversial.
Well, one of our correspondents brought it up.
I just want to believe everyone means for good.
One of our correspondents brought it up, and I'm listening to them saying that's a big load of BS from Disney. I really got to call them out on that. That is a bunch of crap. What are you talking about?
Paul, you should pretend to be Fozzie Bear.
We have a Fozzie Bear.
Speaking of the Muppets starring in all of the Oscar-winning films.
Bingo. Hilarious. Fozzie, of course.
Who needs to drink, Lisa?
Fozzie, of course, is one of the ultimate baggy pants comedians, and he follows a long tradition. I kind of like vacillate between should you be doing Henny Youngman or Lenny Bruce. Lenny Bruce would be fascinating because
Henny Youngman is really, like, even in hindsight, really annoying.
Yeah, well, he's just
I'm
joke,
just saying.
joke, you
I'm
know.
just saying. Waka waka, exactly.
Whereas like Lenny, if you don't understand Lenny, just listen to some routines. You can hear some good stuff up on the internet.
Barbie's going to be a big one, I think.
Yep. But Lenny, I've listened to a few things recently because I was like, what was that all about? And like he just gets up and starts like doing this whole narrative about characters, and they're just very real people. And I think that was a problem with Lenny Bruce. He unnerved people because he told them what they were. He revealed their bullshit, and they didn't like it.
But the thing is, when I hear Lenny Bruce now, I'm like, what? Like, it doesn't bother me.
At the time, it was a problem, and then he used a few dirty words. He used the 5 words you can't say on television. So
the 5 words I say before I get out of bed in the morning.
Then again, he appeared on Steve Allen, so like, how bad could he have been? You know, that's the thing.
I watched Barbie again the other day.
Yes, we did, because we watched Oppenheimer, so we had to watch Barbenheimer.
Yep. And I enjoyed it again.
It was.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, we wanted to do Barbenheimer, so we watched Oppenheimer, and then we watched Barbie again. Yeah, it was fun.
You know, after Oppenheimer destroys the world,
Statler and Waldorf. Yeah, I dropped the link. It's not a hot link because we can't do that. But this hilarious thing I saw earlier today of all of the Oscar-winning Best Pictures from back at the beginning of the Oscars to the present.
Academy Awards from 1927 to present
ranked day. And how much better they would be if the Muppets starred.
I want to see Wings with the
Muppets.
It
was really funny.
That's a good thing, you know?
The 5 words you can't say on television, the ever-growing words you can't use on YouTube. Isn't progress wonderful?
It used to just be George Carlin. And boy, his routines, he tells truth.
Yeah, exactly. Lenny is raw, but if you thought about it, yeah, he's right.
Am I right?
Yeah, exactly.
Am I right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Statler and Waldorf are so funny.
The Peanut Gallery. I kind of feel like if I could really nail some Lenny routines, people would probably be intrigued because I love his delivery too. He's always there with his cigarette.
I'm thinking about.
He's there with a cigarette and a martini. He's just like, so anyway, I go into this place.
I'm thinking about him on
and
Marvelous
this cat
Mrs.
is
Maisel.
Just like, hey man, like what's going on with the spades or something? You know, it's just like the vernacular is very very un PC.
You can't say that. You cannot say that.
But he's doing a character. He's doing a character who would say that. And that's the reason that he does what he does, you know?
Oh boy.
Oh, the YouTubers you can't use our fire on TV. By now, I mean, with basic cable being shot to hell, it's like you watch something up on streaming and it's like, oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Oh, yes. Billie Eilish's song. Yes. That's
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yep. I love Barbie.
Yeah.
I love it the second time I saw it, too.
The film is well
Maybe
done.
I'll put it on after this.
The film is very well done. And I remember right after we saw it, we did this carnival and I was talking to a lot of young people about it and they had very positive reactions to Barbie.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just talking about like the message and the substance, and they were totally clued into that. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. I mean, I got it. I'm glad you got it. You know, I mean, it's a complex thing. It's not just about one thing or other. And look, they even managed to get Ruth Handler in there. That's awesome. Barbie's mother.
Basic cable, like cable was her.
Seriously, you know.
It was so funny. I was reading something the other day about all these all these streaming channels trying to bundle, and like this one is bundling with that one, and this other one's bundling with this other one, and everything. I'm like, streaming just trying to be more like cable.
Cable.
Yeah.
If it all revolves back to where you started, throw it all away. Seriously. You've regressed.
Dave Allen's sitting in his chair with a glass that always magically fills back. Must be good to be Dave.
I swear.
I want to pay more money to hear people swear on TV. Because swearing is so much better on TV.
Well, I was binge watching some Sopranos the other day, and I was counting the F-bombs as they flew fast and furious. Because that made it for real or something, you know?
TV is my psychological condom.
Well, we just had that live on air. It keeps things intact with the reservoir.
I feel like we need like a disclaimer. We are not responsible for the views posted on this broadcast.
During the 24-hour broadcast on December the 31st into January 1st, there I was, talking to our correspondents in the Bay Area, and I was just mentioning the whole idea of safe for young person content, and I'm like, nothing this show does is geared towards kids, and it's like if any kids are watching, I'm like, you're probably bored out of your skull. There is nothing for you here. I'm mixing drinks you can't drink. We're talking about subjects that you don't understand. Go away. There's not safe for, because when you post the video, you have to say, is this kid content? No, it's not. Pete's sake, no. We specifically say not. This is adult content. We're talking about real things here. Now, if any of the young adults are interested in real subjects, I'm glad if they would be able to talk about that. Yeah, that's the thing. When you turn 21, I'll tell you to make one of these, kid.
Well, the funny thing is, I watched Auntie Mame again last night.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. And yes, her little nephew was like, "Would you like a martini?" Yeah.
Yeah, he was offering it to the conservatory.
Babcock.
Yeah, that's played by the intense Fred Clark. Boy, did he have a good career. Mm-hmm. But he was a little surprised by that. But then he was actually having the martini, wasn't he?
Like a martini.
Yep. Yeah. Which brings us right back to the giant shrews. So there you go. I think I would like to have another martini.
Killer shrews.
Killer shrews, yes. Yeah.
Auntie Mame's so amazing.
Oh, geez, that is so well done. So well done. It was a really terrific book, and they managed to get it to the screen, and I think that casting Roz Russell is just the bomb right there. She just inhabits it. So well done.
Lisa says, I'm not one for the F word, but I'm glad Josie isn't a bird that talks real good. Or we couldn't take her to church. I've been sucked into watching the Brady Bunch series all over again and Bewitched. Oh, Gettysburg Map, yeah.
Brady Bunch.
Classics.
Brady Bunch is one of those things that was slightly
yes, Jefferson's Good Times and All in the Family.
Out of its time at the time. I mean, the family is not this crazy progressive family. They're very traditional, except for the fact that they're sort of a melded family, and that was considered weird at the time. But Sherwood Schwartz made it natural. It's like, well, you get mom, who can impart her wisdom, and you get dad, who can impart his wisdom, and everybody has to get together and make things work.
I gotta be honest, the dad on Brady Bunch kind of reminds me of my dad a little bit. Just a little bit.
Bob,
he had
Bob Reed was playing everybody's father.
Some philosophical things to say.
He was playing everybody's wise father, and he was a professional.
Yep.
Architect. Hello.
He was an architect.
Yep. It's always great when that's the case,
my gosh.
Jefferson's Good Times, All in the Family were all hard hitting.
I recently read Maureen McCormick's book in one day. It was great. She's been through it all. Okay.
The Ringer.
All right.
She's been through The Ringer.
The Brady's house doesn't make sense architecturally. You're correct. They had to dig down.
When the renovation happened via which cable network decided to put
HGTV.
They found that in order to get all of the elements in from the show, they had to put them in weird places.
Yep.
Because the house doesn't do that. It is a real house. They shot the exteriors there. But for instance, that second floor window is not a window. Now it is.
Oh, yeah. I actually saw Robert Reed on an episode of Ironside. Yeah, he was very dramatic before Brady Bunch.
He did a whole great series with, I think, Eli Wallach called The Defenders.
The Defenders, I was about to say. Yep.
I believe Joe has seen some Defenders. You still here, Joe? Yep. I've never seen some Defenders. It's got an awesome theme. Mm-hmm. Pretty great theme. And apparently he was telling me, they didn't always win. That's actually a really good thing for a TV show. Maybe even build an Alice. My dream to build a Brady house. Maybe even build an Alice. Alice. Oh. When I watch Alice now, I watch her with a different eye than I did back when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah. I mean, she had a room. She had a certain amount of autonomy, but at the same time,
she wore a uniform every day. And like, was that her decision or was that the Brady's decision?
Did they want her to do that? It wasn't
Yeah,
what
I don't
was
know.
expected.
Yeah.
Or was that just some TV trope?
She
from
did
the
everything for
Schwartzes?
them. Oh,
Yeah.
Joe says pretty good. Pretty good show. Okay.
I would watch it. It sounds really fascinating. Same period, there was a show called East Side, West Side with, I think, George C. Scott as a defender. And there was a great theme to a show called Checkmate.
Oh my gosh. Eric
with,
says,
Sebastian Cabot.
one thing I've noticed, there's a scene where Alice taking care of Carol and Mike wheels a cart of food to them. Do you remember which episode? That is so weird. Wasn't the only one of the second floor of the stairs?
Yes.
Eric, I want to say yes.
Yes. It's the only way to get there. And in the actual house, they built up a back staircase. But then they had to build in the front staircase, the one you know.
Defenders, yes.
Yep, Defenders.
She's telling me she carried the wheeled cart up the stairs. I know. That's a little weird. They didn't have many episodes left after they brought him in. Oh, Cousin Oliver. Oh my God.
They were getting to the end.
Yeah.
Getting to the end.
Yes,
But definitely.
LaWanda Page had some very saucy material for the time. LaWanda Page was hilarious.
Yeah. But of course,
Were you expecting
Red
an
Fox.
elevator? Well, I feel like if she had to carry up a cart to the second floor, she could have expected an elevator.
Well, maybe it's just the fact that Alice is, we can do it. And she's just one of those gals.
Still,
like grabs that tray and she's just like, I'm just going to carry this right up the stair, Brady's. Okay. You know?
I feel like she should have gotten more pay for that.
Yes.
If she was carrying that cart up the stairs,
She should have.
She should have gotten more pay.
Let's see. Oh, George C. Scott was a social worker. Okay.
Oh, okay.
One season. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that lasted. Although it had a soundtrack album. How about that? Do you own that?
Alice is definitely I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar. And yet I'm feeling like she should have gotten more money.
Yeah.
She was always in that uniform. Like, and possibly if Alice would have said, you know what, I don't want to wear this.
I said, well, you don't have to,
I feel
Alice.
like they might have been like, okay. You're still going to cook, right?
I think that's Sherwood Schwartz saying the only way to identify the maid is if she looks like the maid. Smack.
Probably.
Anyway. By the way, Joe, you were correct the first time. It's a shoe.
Maybe they had two carts. Wait, hold on.
Really big shoe.
She just carried the trays upstairs. I feel like Alice was offered more money. And she
I'm not going to do that, Brady's.
Just like the Waltons when the cousins came in and got back.
That was the end of that.
No.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like the major force behind the Waltons. Earl Hamner Jr. was actually a major writer on The Twilight Zone. Well, we've come full circle right there. Yeah. He did some great episodes
Full
for
circle,
Twilight
where did we
Zone.
start?
Oh, we started with all his early 60s shows.
Well, we didn't.
Including East Side, West Side, and Checkmate. Now, no one's talked about Checkmate. I really want to see that. Might have to dig around for that. There's a really great soundtrack, which is very rare. Got to find that someday.
Lisa is woman. I have heard her roar. Usually when I make a mess. Oh, I'm waiting for the day someone uses AI to put Alice in a Hooters uniform. Oh, geez. Well, Eric, since you've said it, it's probably already happening.
Well, somebody out there is doing these things, and like there's going to be a whole scene with Mike Brady saying, Alice.
And then there's going to be a big lawsuit because Ann B did not sign up for that, and yada, yada, yada.
Okay, wise guy John. John, the soundtrack to Checkmate is from 1960. No!
Oh, Jetson's
It is
robot
not.
looked like Alice with that maid wear. Yes. Rosie, right?
Bingo.
Rosie.
Yeah, bingo.
Yes.
But definitely.
At least one of the three boys could have carried the cart up for her. Yes.
I think
exactly.
all three boys could have taken care of that.
They could have made an episode when Bobby accidentally lets go of the top of the stairs.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh, here we go. Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. The pain. Different series. But yeah.
This is to me, Paul's talking about quad. Well, sort of.
Oh, you can't hear me. I wasn't in the first place. So there you go. But I've got a good article for you. I was reading it at work and I saved it for you. So there you go. See, next time I see you. Next time I see you, I got a thing, man.
Still can't hear you.
No, you still can't see me.
Nope.
Anyway, so
I'm bored.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there pretty quick.
Oh, Alice's cookbook. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yes. Please. I love it. Recently watched a Peter Gunn episode. Starred Diane Cannon, who sang 2 numbers. Oh my gosh. Diane Carroll.
Yep.
I said Diane Cannon.
Yeah.
Diane Carroll.
Different Diane.
Diane Carroll.
Yep.
Sang 2 numbers.
Oh wow.
This is not my first
cool. We've not seen that. We're not that familiar with Gunn. I mean, it ran for about 5 seasons, so there's a lot of them out there, and they're all filmed. They're not hard to get to.
My sister has the Blue Bloods cookbook. Yeah. I do not have that.
Gunn had
fun.
Really good scripts. It is one of the leading lights in noir TV. Great cop show, and of course it has 2 soundtracks. And then there was a movie, so there's a 3rd soundtrack. Get them all. They're all good. It's all Hank.
It's all Hank.
It's all Hank. Henry Mancini Man. Done. Is it about that time? Oh man. Okay, there we go. So, what am I going to do? But as far as noir TV goes, you also had Twilight Zone for 5 seasons, and you had Naked City for 4 seasons, and you had Hawaiian Eye for 5 seasons. Hello. There's a lot of great stuff you can watch. And if you're into that sci-fi stuff, there's always We Control the Vertical, We Control the Horizontal, Outer Limits, which is a pretty cool series, gotta say. So, we've covered a lot of territory. As usual, we ended up on classic TV. And it's classic for a reason. Oh, man.
Next week.
I'm telling you.
We gotta still do a Saturday brunch.
Morning cartoon brunch again. And
maybe not this Saturday, but we're getting near time for another Saturday brunch.
I want to do it on Twitch so we can just play the whole Johnny Quest 2 CD set, and we're just going to listen to that.
No, I'm thinking
without interruption.
I'm thinking not this week, but the week after. I will be on a break from my class, and we could do that.
We could do it. Okay, true.
All right. Yep. Saturday cartoon brunch coming up.
Coming up. We will let you know.
I know I have separation anxiety too.
Oh, I know. I would keep going, but I keep drinking, and I'm going to fall over. This is going to be a problem. I need to remember that I always pour myself a large water, which is a good idea.
I have a water here too. Okay. Some water.
Yeah. Always remember to hydrate, folks. This stuff is very dehydrating. Although it's very tasty.
Wait, Joe says you're with me that Saturday. The Saturday after. We'll do the Saturday after.
The following. Thank you. I was planning to hit the big game day that day, yes.
March 9th. We'll do March 9th.
Boy, do I have some stuff for you. Let's talk. Actually, Joe, did you get Joe?
March 9th for brunch. I'm just saying.
As long as Joe is here, did you get that cartridge for your turntable? Because you need to replace that. So
I'm just saying brunch.
You buy it, I'll install it, done.
Brunch, March 9th.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Cereal, cartoons.
Cereal Saturday.
The whole works. The whole shebang.
Cartoons are, in fact...
But you'll see us before that.
Cartoons are, in fact, cereal entertainment. So it's perfect. That is cereals plus cereals, and we can go with that.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay, so March 9th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a look at the last thing I sent you. That's the one to get.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Cool. Always remember to be excellent to each other. I am Ted Theodore Logan.
I am Billis Preston Esquire.
And together, we are Velveteen Lounge.
Wild Stallions.
Velveteen Lounge rules. So, as always, you know how to actually get in touch with us. You know how to support us. There's the Patreon. There is the merch. If you'd like merch and you're going to see us, like Dime said, let us know. If you need some extra
We'll make that
glasses and
happen.
stuff, blah, blah, blah. It's easier for me to deliver these in person if we're just going to be there than shipping, because shipping it's a little dear. It's glass. It's heavy. I know. You know, it's a drag. The towels are light, though. They're pretty easy. And there's always Patreon. We have many good patrons here tonight.
Thank you for joining us.
Appreciate you so much.
We always love seeing you
Please.
guys so
We
much.
got some good notes
Yes.
about Glenny scopes. They're pretty awesome.
Glenny scopes.
But definitely. Oh, so many good topics here today. Anyone want to review this later and tell me what I said? Because it just goes on and on. I think I need to
It's
bone
been a
up.
long week.
I need to bone up on
It's
some like
no joke. It's been a long week.
on some Henny and Lenny, and then there's
What
like
did I
some
say?
comedy needs to happen at Ohana. I'm just saying. Well, there you go. But
Oh, we
definitely.
love you all.
Please.
Thank you so much.
Please.
Seriously, like
You
you might think we don't notice. We do.
The simple fact is you spent 2+
You're amazing.
hours of your Wednesday
And we
with
see
us,
you.
which means that obviously something is going on here. And what that is obviously great, because we're still here talking about it. Remember that we'll be here next week
We will.
with another theme, and we'll let you know. And we're working on that Saturday theme, because it's a lot of fun to be in your jammies talking about
March
cereal.
9th.
Well, we'll find some ridiculous sugary cereal.
March
I mean,
9th.
you know, Quisp, blah, blah, blah. There's great stuff like that. And, you know, I saw Fruity Pebbles today, as a matter of fact. And we will talk about
too.
great themes, as always, and things to make you happy. Always remember, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you'll be safe, because we're going to see you soon.
Good night.